GA, we've got a marquee matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent.
Now Golden State's starting five. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
Yeah, that's just raw power that time by Ayton. Did not allow the defense to slow him down at the rim.
Pass to post. Buries it down low.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Reeves outside. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Tries it from 19, and there it is for him.
Well, we've seen Reeves evolve as a playmaker over time. He's so good at taking what he sees in that pick and roll.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to Curry. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by LeBron. Doncic outside. Sweet move. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Tough make by Doncic. His unique mix of muscle and touch makes him hard to guard.
One shot.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Curry finds Butler, 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to Doncic. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Down low. Here's Curry. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
The free throw drops for Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Second free throw, no good.
And the team adopts the personality of Jimmy Butler. He can alter a team's culture.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Free throw good, Reeves.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Back to Curry. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Here's Butler. Post. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Ayton, the pass to Reeves, and the three ball is good. Reeves has got 8 points.
Catch and fire. Reeves always ready to pull the trigger.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And let's check out the stats for Draymond Green. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's around 6 points per game, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Post with it. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Butler, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Luka Doncic, 4th.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Kicks it out to James. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
So he just finds a teammate.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Now here's Butler. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Doncic. Pass to LeBron. Over Green. And another basket for the Lakers.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Moody. Buries it from three-point range.
And defensively, when you collapse on Curry in the paint, you have to be prepared for the kickout.
Oh, Ayton in position.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. Pass to Moody. Here's Post. And here is Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Reeves. He's got 8. Doncic outside. Reeves with the screen on Curry. The 3 for Doncic. And Moody pulls it down.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Outside for Curry. He nails it, and we're tied up. Curry's got 12.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Doncic dishes to Ayton. On the wing, Reeves. Defended by Moody. Here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Pass to Moody. Curry kicks to Butler. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now here's James. He's got 5. Vanderbilt with it. Shot clock at 5. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Green, the pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. A 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. Curry's shot is off. The Lakers trail. Now James, who's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms.
Shooting 2.
The stage is set for us.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better. as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
Free throw good, James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Now here is Horford. Healed outside. Pass to Melton. Shoots over Doncic. And again, no good by Golden State. The Lakers leading. That one good for two. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
And here's Melton. Another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Kuminga sends a screen for Melton. Knocked away. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Pass to LeBron. Over Horford. LeBron, no luck. Warriors trail by 3. Now Melton, guarded by Doncic. To the paint. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And that is the kind of tough bucket they love seeing from Kuminga, just using that athleticism.
LA's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Hachimura setting the pick for James. And a miss there on the triple. James has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Up top, Heel. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Pajemski. Scoreless thus far. Just 4 to shoot. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Warriors trail. Pass to Melton. Pajemski with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Doncic with the steal. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now, here's Melton. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. To the inside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Hachimura finds Doncic. Shoots over Melton. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Doncic has got 9.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Pajemski on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Back to Melton. Clock at 6. Shoots over Hachimura. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
For 3. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Hield and Butler will slot in at the small and power forwards. DeAnthony Melton out there with Pajemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 5 spot. Here's Butler. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Butler.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Reeves with it. He's defended by Pajemski.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Kuminga. Now Butler. No good with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Inside, Hachimura goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Hield.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
One shot.
The free throw off from Hachimura. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Hey, Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Melton kicks to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Over Vanderbilt.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And the shot goes in. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Hayes the pass to Smart. Vanderbilt a screen on Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Suns. Melton kicks to Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Here's Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they didn't have much trouble lately, but it's always nice to be back home. You get to see your family and your day isn't consumed by travel. I could see them taking advantage of this home stretch.
Curry's checked in for D'Anthony Melton. Both shots good from the stripe.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And Butler sends it back. Heel dishes to Curry. The free ball from Curry.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Lakers. Kuminga bounce pass. On the wing, Heel. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We take a look at the Warriors. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out the Lakers, 2 games back.
And I think for the Lakers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Kuminga. Curry on the wing. No good with the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. To stop the run. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Warriors trail by 15. Curry passes to Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. Vanderbilt finds Hayes. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Reeves with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Green comes in for Hield. And it's Moses Moody in for Brandon Pajemski. Now LaRavia. No scoring in this one. 6 to shoot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ayton a screen on Curry. Down low. Butler on the wing. To the paint. Stolen. Pass to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic. And the Warriors with possession here. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target with his 3.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Outside Curry. Inside, Post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Post has got 8 points.
Great job by Curry. His ability to read the floor, an underrated part of his game.
And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You've called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before him, for sure. Marcus Smart's checked in for Hachimura. The Warriors also with a sub. Hield's checked in for Butler. And both free throws good for LeBron. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Now Hield after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Post. On the wing, Hield. Going inside, and then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Lakers leading by 13. Here's Doncic, guarded by Curry. Doncic dishes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Warriors have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Hield kicks to Green. The three-pointer, no good.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
To the inside. And it's Ayton missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And a wide-open look for James. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Yeah, that is just great effort by Ayton on the offensive glass. He did not give up on that possession.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Smart. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 16. Moody the pass to Hield. Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Los Angeles leading by 13. James the pass to Ayton. Pass to Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got 23 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Warriors shooting 45% in quarter number 2. 3-on-3. Reeves can't hit. Warriors trail by 15. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Post up top. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody's shot is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Switching gears now, let's talk about a common theme from that first half. Luka Doncic all over the highlight reel.
It's crazy how in control Luka really has been. He's running the offense. He's hunting his shots. We're just watching the Luka show right now.
Almost as good as our show, but not quite.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Such a wide open look. Reeves has got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Curry. In the corner, Moody with it. And Curry has it in the corner. The tray is hauled in by Los Angeles.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Doncic. And it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Pass to Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
And the first one drops. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 25. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Curry. Outside Green. Curry with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his third assist on the night. Lakers leading by 18. And it's Ayton missing. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Kevin, back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Reeves gets the bucket.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Curry looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 31.
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
Reeves with it, defended by Moody. And here's LeBron outside. Curry with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Green. The kick outside to Butler. Shoots over LaRavia. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Pass to Reeves. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Warriors trail by 14. And here is Curry, guarded by Doncic. Outside Butler, back to Curry. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Reeves outside. James outside. Down low. Now, here's Moody. He's defended by Reeves. The lead now in single digits. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Here's James, following the basket by Draymond Green. Back to James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here is Butler. 9 points in the game so far. Right side, Green. Pass to Moody. Now here's Butler. Taken away. Here's LaRavia. Defended by Butler. LaRavia passes to Ayton. The Lakers moving the ball around. Now LaRavia. Los Angeles with another miss. Curry against Doncic. Pass to post. Back to Curry. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 37.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Lakers leading by 7. Reeves outside. Out to Doncic. Luka hits the 3.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with the 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Butler goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Look to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Laravia. Hachimura against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. A good look from Doncic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Inside, Doncic with the steal. Fires from deep. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jake LaRavia. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Quentin Post. And Hield subbed in for Green. Lakers leading by 7. Up top, Doncic. He has 30. Really left alone that time. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Hield outside. Back to Curry. There's the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's foul number 2 for him. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers with the ball. They led the game at one point by 20. Hachimura with a screen on Kuminga. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Forget his height. And for any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Butler. Outside Curry. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Curry's got 42 in the game. And it's Smart with the ball for the Lakers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Now Doncic. Outside for Smart. Off target from outside. Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. And Golden State also making a change. Horford's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Here's Reeves. He's got 14. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Smart. No good on the 3. Warriors shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Pass to Curry. The three ball connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside, Smart. To the paint, and stolen by Horford. Healed the pass to Curry. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Lakers leading by 4. Smart on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
It's stolen by Kuminga. On the wing, Heel. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Smart. Up top, Podziemski. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Curry.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Smart dishes to Hayes. Pass to Smart. Back to Hachimura. Three-pointer. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Hachimura. And the Lakers lead by 5. And here is Kuminga. Back to Curry. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry against Smart. Back to Reeves. Outside for Smart. From outside, off the mark. It's been all about Luka Doncic for LA. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Hield and Butler will slot in at the small and power forwards. Podziemski out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Kuminga in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Vanderbilt. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Vanderbilt. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And this is part of why Smart is such a threat. He makes crafty play calls and finds his teammates.
Butler against Vanderbilt. Butler, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Reeves outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Podziemski. And he jams it with authority.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Lakers leading by 5. Reeves outside. Pass to Smart. Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Clock at 4. And here's Reeves outside. Warriors with the rebound.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
A shot by Pajemski, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Here's Reeves, and the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 7.
How about the toughness there by Reeves, meeting the defense inside and getting that one to go.
Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Milton passes to Butler.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smith checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Smart. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. It's the second from the line. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Smith scanning the floor. Takes the 3. And Horford pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Butler sees a gap and drives in.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's Smith missing. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Curry. Now here's Butler. He's covered by Hachimura. He goes up again. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Butler finds Horford. Back to Butler. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Hayes. Now Doncic. Over Curry. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Hayes. Doncic has got 34. Now Curry. Horford with the screen on Doncic. The shot by Curry, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Smith outside. Doncic with a screen for Smith. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in, and Kuminga throws it down.
Wow, that is just a burst from Kuminga. He can get wherever he wants to in a hurry.
Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Doncic. Now here is Hachimura. Hachimura setting the pick for Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Hayes. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And so here is Golden State after the basket by the Lakers. Horford kicks to Curry. Shoots over Doncic, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smith. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Post. On the wing, Green. Here's Curry with the three. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Curry against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. LaRavia finds James. Misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Curry. Butler on the wing. He's defended by LaRavia. Butler on the wing. Butler hits it with traffic.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Warriors trail by 4. They get a hand on it. Doncic with the steal. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Green with a screen on Reeves. Here's Moody. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And when they really need a bucket, he's the guy that wants to deliver for them.
Lakers leading by 4. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Butler on the wing. He's defended by LaRavia. Butler, no good.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Traps in the tray. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
And the defense has to be more mindful of Reeves, especially when he's roaming around there in the corner.
Curry against Doncic.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Well, in terms of entertainment, Steph Curry can put up more highlights in one game than some guys have in their entire career.
So he gets them both.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Here's Doncic. Lays it in off the window.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Doncic against Curry. Now Butler takes the 3, and Quentin Pose gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. A 12-point game. Here's Green. The 3 is off. Now James. Outside, Green. Now Butler. Stephen Curry. Cleared away by Ayton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Warriors trail by 14. Curry is inside. Guarded by Doncic. Butler outside. Off target from outside. Lakers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Doncic looking it over. Another steal. Green against James. Here's Curry. Takes the shot. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Lakers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come.
Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton has been a double-double threat in this league for a long time, and the thing I love about him, he's really good at finding high-percentage shots.
Ayton hits them both.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go,